A flight information service is to be provided to all aircraft which are likely to be affected by that information, and which are provided with air traffic control service or otherwise known to the relevant air traffic service units. When an air traffic service unit provides both the flight information service and air traffic control service, the provision of air traffic control services shall have precedence over the provision of a flight information service. A flight information service includes the provision of pertinent information likely to affect safety, and specifically concerning SIGMET and AirMet, any volcanic activity, the atmospheric release of radioactive materials or toxic substances, changes in the serviceability of navigational aids, unmanned free balloons, changes in the conditions of aerodromes and associated facilities. A flight information service will also provide routine information concerning weather conditions, reported or forecast, for departure destination or alternate diversion aerodromes, collision hazards to aircraft operating in classes C, D, E, F and G, for over-water flight, when practicable or if asked for by a pilot, any available information, such as radio call signs, position, track or speed, of any vessel in the area. For VFR flights, a flight information service will include all we have mentioned so far, but additionally will pass available information concerning other air traffic and weather conditions along the route that may impact upon the VFR flight and make it impractical to continue. Traffic information broadcasts by aircraft, TIBAs, are used to supplement collision avoidance information when a flight information service is temporarily suspended or disrupted. TIBAs are broadcast on a designated frequency for specific periods under circumstances defined by air traffic control. When required, TIBAs are made 10 minutes before entering designated airspace, or if taking off in such airspace, then as soon as possible after takeoff, 10 minutes prior to crossing a reporting point, 10 minutes prior to joining or crossing an ATS route, at 20-minute intervals between distant reporting points, 2 to 5 minutes before a flight level change, at the time of a flight level change, at any time considered necessary by the pilot. Operational flight information service broadcasts are made to provide integrated reports on the meteorological and operational issues concerning navigational aids and aerodromes. These broadcasts are of three types: HF Operational Flight Information Service, HFOFIS broadcasts, the VHF Operational Flight Information Service, VHF OFIS broadcasts, and the Voice Automatic Terminal Information Service, Voice ATIS. Voice ATIS broadcasts are provided at aerodromes where there is a requirement to reduce the communications load on the ATS VHF air-ground communications channels. The service should meet the requirements of arriving and departing aircraft. The broadcast should be made on a discrete VHF frequency. However, if not available, the voice channel of a navigation aid at the aerodrome can be used. The ILS should not, of course, be used, because the identification feature should be uninterrupted and monitored throughout an ILS approach. Updates to the information on ATIS should be made expeditiously. They are identifiable by a single alphabetical increase in the associated phonetic letter. For example, Information Papa will become, upon update, Information Quebec. A real-time data link ATIS service now exists that will display the necessary information through the electronic flight information system on board the aeroplane.